Over to Jim McGill, and then we'll go to Joaquin.
Thanks. Ron and also Rich. I can't tell you how thrilled the Cal fan base is to have two guys like you that absolutely bleed blue and gold, strongly involved in the program and the university. So I want to say that first. And Ron, I wanted to ask, logistically, how does this work? As a GM in the NFL, you have hiring and firing capabilities. You're very personnel oriented. Is this more of a consultant role, or will there be some overlap in areas like that?
I think there's going to be some overlap, but again, you have to be nimble at this position because the landscape is constantly changing. We don't know what's going to happen week by week, month by month. I mean, it happens. So we've got to be able to be very, very flexible. I think working with Chancellor Lyons and knowing that, that's where it all starts. It's like dealing with an NFL owner. I mean, you have somebody that you are accountable to, somebody that you can come to, work with, and look for advice. I'll be able to collaborate with Jim Knowlton, a guy that's been doing, again, I said, he's been an athletic director for quite some time. So that's a cool situation where somebody that has some ideas, some foresight, it'll be a working relationship. But the thing that I'm really excited about, again, is the opportunity to work with Justin. I do like who he is. I think he's done some really good things. This is one of the things that we talked about me coming in and being involved with, and that is to create more resources. And again, work with our alumni, work with our donor. I hope people understand too that what the chancellor's done is made an investment, not an expense, but an investment to bring somebody in to reach out to alumni, reach out to the donor group, and build that relationship, a relationship that's going to transcend athletics. It's going to transcend that portion of why we're doing this to affect the university itself, especially in today's times with what's going on with the cuts from the governments, whether it be state or federal. These are things that we're going to need to be able to reach out to our folks and say, hey, look, we need your support. We need your help. Make this investment in the university. Don't look at it as an expense. Look at it as an investment for great things to come. And that's really one of the things that I'm excited about too, is being able to reach out and touch these folks and talk about how they can help impact positively the University of California.
Thanks. And just as a follow up, the program has been close to turning the corner for several years where, missed field goal here, a missed play here, a bad call there. But, 6 wins is 6 wins. And obviously,
Yep.
As a coach, the final record is the ultimate measuring stick.
Yes.
Taking a look at this program while you've been evaluating this opportunity, do you see the ingredients in place to be able to turn that corner? And what are a couple of the things that you see that could get this program going in the right direction rather than just on the edge of success?
You're exactly right about the edge of success. They were 9 points away in 4 games total, 3 games by 1. Okay, a couple of missed field goals. They made a field goal, we didn't. The difference is so close that you can sit there and measure it. But at the end of the day, it is about productivity. You do have to be productive. You do have to win. But I do like what I've seen. Early on in this off season, and when the first portal opened up, the personnel department went out, brought in 6 offensive linemen. One of the things that was a little bit of a soft spot last year, something that they needed to address, they went and addressed it. So far, based on the things that we've seen from practice, from workouts, from spring practice, there's some excitement because these guys shown that they do have some abilities. So now that's the first step. The second step is to finish up what's going on throughout, I want to say mini camp, but excuse me, from spring football, that we have to go ahead and make judgments once we get past it and talk about the direction we're headed in. So are we close? I do think we are. I think we've done some really good things with our personnel. I like the quarterback situation. I like the running back situation. I think we've got a solid tight end. We've got to have somebody step up and establish the #1 wide receiver position. And as I talked about the offensive line, we're almost at 2 full offensive lines. We got 6 that we brought in, 3 from last season, gives you 9. I know that one of the things that we talked about potentially is finding that 10th guy. So now you've got some depth, something that we haven't had in the past, Jim. And I think that's the thing we've got to continue to try and strive and grow on, is that we've got to get ourselves into a position, okay, by developing some sort of war chest and understanding that, hey, these are where our resources are going to come from. But that's why we've got to go out and we've got to reach out to our alumni. We've got to reach out to our donors and get them to understand that this is an investment in the University of California. And it's real important that we can get these folks behind us because we have been close. I mean, everything that this athletic department has had to struggle with and fight with really is trying to create more and more resources, hopefully that I can help and we can get to that point.
Thank you.